Thursday, 24th of December. O little town of Bethlehem. In 1865, the year the American Civil War ended and President Lincoln was assassinated, themes of peace and quiet would probably have been welcome to Americans. In that year, Reverend Phillips Brooks went to Israel and saw Bethlehem and its surrounding hills on Christmas Eve, which inspired him to write this carol. In contrast to some other Christmas hymns that emphasise the glory of God as seen in the brilliant angel chorus, this focuses on the quietness of Jesus' birth and how little the wider world paid any attention. I love the idea in the first verse that the streets of Bethlehem are a meeting place. They're a meeting place of the hopes and fears of centuries of Jewish people. They're a meeting place of past, present and future as a new era dawns. They're a meeting place of heaven and earth as God comes to us in Jesus, Emmanuel, God with us. In the second verse, I get the impression of an intimate period of time in which the Holy Family are alone together. When a baby is born, everyone wants to come and visit, and sometimes you just long for everyone to go away so that you can have some time alone as the immediate family. Here it feels to me as though Mary is cherishing that time before the big birth announcement is made, and she gets inundated with visitors. The angels are watching quietly, the stars are worshipping silently. No one is intruding on this private moment. The low-key arrival of the King of Heaven is emphasised in the third verse. God is giving to the world all the blessings of heaven. But they come quietly and unobtrusively and will only be received by those with the humility to accept them, in the grace by which they are given. The final verse brings us up to the present and at the same time lets us in on the worship of the angels. We join in the prayer that today we will open our hearts and welcome Jesus into our lives. And we join in the praise of the angels, thanking God for coming to be with us in Jesus, to be one of us, to live with us, and offering us the possibility of also living with God.